Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Justin Steele. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is in the dirt. Lindor went deep in his most recent game. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field, and it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Steele. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
1 out, base is empty. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And that one is inside. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that one ripped into right. Tucker puts it away, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starter, Clay Holmes. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, it's all about the strikeout for him. Over 200 punchies this season. Expect to see a lot of swings and misses today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
The second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Over to first, and they get Nico Hoerner one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Dansby Swanson.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
John Birdie at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him. That's the second out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting average this month over 400.
In the air, right side. Soto going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Marte, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hoerner on the move. Puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Out towards right center field. Crow-Armstrong moves after it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Alvarez, the runner at first with two gone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Into center. Crow-Armstrong running hard to get it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. There's a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Happ lays off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. 2 out, space is empty. Slider for a strike. This to third. Vientos throws across the diamond. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Lindor.
Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Line drive. Pulls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Flying to left his first time. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Miguel Amaya in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Grounder might be 2. Vientos tossed to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a ground ball, and it kicks off the bag. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
To short, could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now here is Jeff McNeil. Back up the middle and a base hit. They get second, now 1 out.
Oh, that'll make you
Now
feel
back.
good as a hitter right there.
Francisco
That pretty much split the zone down the middle,
Alvarez.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
second
the
baseman,
Cubs,
Nico
the
Horner.
second baseman, Nico Horner.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie, went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tucker in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up now for Chicago. There goes the runner. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. That one the other way, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a foul ball.
Well, these men doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. On the ground, and that's just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first
Michael
baseman,
Busch, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. In there for strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Finds his way through, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers
Yes,
coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swanson digs in, and he's already singled in this game. Fought off foul. Busch, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made it look. That was just nasty.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That's down and in. And that misses. And a count 2-1. The Mets leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Toss to Alonso. Third out. Cubs leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Steele back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier preparing to come on if needed. Merriweather warming up as well.
Ball.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele, done for the night, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. It's 4-0. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
Starling Marte up to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board. Throw cut off to second. The tag out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Around second is Marte. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Marte, the runner at third. McNeil over at first with 1 away. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Bush. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow-Armstrong.
Crow-Armstrong.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor ranging after it. Corrals it. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5. John.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Whips it to first. Inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Chicago
We're in the
Cubs.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throws to second. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second with 1 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. There's the strike. Man at second. And that's a base hit. Soto around third. But he's back in time. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Mark Vientos digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1, and that's 2. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Reed-Foley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Happ now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that is out of play. There's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And that one gets past the catcher. and 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Marte on third. McNeil stands at second. No outs. That one is absolutely belted. On a dead sprint, racing back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. That's out to center field. Crow-Armstrong snags it for the second out. So man aboard. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
the Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Oscar Brazoban.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
So up now for
Leading
Chicago,
for
Michael
the Cubs,
Busch.
the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those
Now
spots or
batting,
things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Dansby Swanson stands in, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Brazoban goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. The shortstop takes a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The catcher, number 9,
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home, the throw in, it's offline, the run comes in. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow-Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
The
He was out in front there.
2,
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Horner stands in now and watches strike 1. Amaya leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie, 1 for 3. In there at the knees.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo makes the play, and that's the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 7 and the Cubs 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Alonso at the plate now. That's ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jordan Wicks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Tyone, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's the swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His 90th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Juan Soto now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tucker takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. In the air to left center. Hat on the move to the alley. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swinging a foul straight back. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And here it comes. In for a strike. Good slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a rocket out to left. And there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Vientos settles underneath it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets add another to their winning streak.
Well, this team is on such a roll. 20 wins in a row, tying the 2002 Athletics. You know, I came a year after that streak and was able to play with a lot of those guys. And I tell you what, there's some great energy when you're in an environment like that and you just want to keep on playing. You don't want to go home and leave the ballpark and leave your buddies.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.